आगाज तेरे नाम से एक कारसाज़े दो जहां, रहमत तेरी सबसे सिवा, तू सबसे बढ़कर मेहरबान. Chief guest on the occasion, Professor Dr. Merajuddin Mir Sahab, former Vice Chancellor, Central University. Guest of honor, Dr. Yasin Ahmad Shah Sahab, former Director of Colleges and Registrar, Coastal University, Srinagar. Additional Deputy Commissioner, a special guest on the occasion, Janab Zohar Ahmad Raina Sahab, Sayyid Fahim Sahab, Sub-District Magistrate, Professor Mohammad Shafi Khan Sahab, Professor of Physics, Central University, Kashmir. Madam Tariq Ashai, District Legal Officer, Subject Baramulla. Dr. Sajjad Athar Sahab, Chairman, MTM College. Mr. Ali Muhammad Dar Sahab, Chairman, Pioneer College. Mr. Javed Sahab, Principal, Government Higher Secondary School, Patan, Nihalpura, Headmaster, High School, Nihalpura, Patan. Senior citizens, faculty members of Government Degree College Patan, non-teaching staff of Government Degree College Patan, and above all, my dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. As all of us know that we have assembled here to celebrate the Teachers' Day at Government Degree College Patan. The Teachers' Day is usually celebrated to commemorate the birth anniversary of a legend, scholar, philosopher, and basically a teacher, Shri Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, the first Vice President and second President of the nation. He wished that his birthday should not be celebrated as the birthday of a president of the country, but as a birthday of a teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Government Degree College Patan has made a small effort to bring different sections of the society, different departments of the government, people from the civil society under one roof to celebrate Teachers' Day. There is always some reason to bring people together, to strengthen the relationship, to disseminate love, happiness, and brotherhood amongst each other. And in my opinion, there is no better event than the event of celebration. And it is because of this reason, Government Degree College Patan has invited you all. I, on behalf of the students, on behalf of the non-teaching and the teaching staff of the Government Degree College Patan, welcome you and welcome you from the core of my heart. We have invited today two legends of the higher education department as chief guest and guest of honor. Janab Merajuddin Mir Sahab and Janab Yasin Ahmad Shah Sahab. These two legends have served the Department of the Higher Education for more than 3 decades. And these two personalities have risen to ranks. They have seen the epitome of not only caliber, they have seen the epitome of respect and regard in their departments. The best qualities by which a teacher is characterized, those best qualities these two legends possess. We may see directors, we may see vice chancellors, even we are having vice chancellors and directors at present. But those are the people who know these two legends. These are different personalities of the Department of Higher Education. Just after a few minutes, you would listen the serene, the sober, and the humble words of these two personalities. With respect to Janab Merajuddin Mir Sahab, I am personally highly impressed as and when I used to visit his office as Vice Chancellor. He would give the respect which I never deserved. And when I used to sit in his chamber, the quantum of the respect, the kind of the respect which he usually gives to everybody whosoever comes in his office, I was highly impressed. He would always accompany me outside his chamber, being the highest person of the highest seat of the learned. I welcome you, Janab Merajuddin Mir Sahab, and I have highest regard for your good self. Dr. Yasin Ahmad Shah Sahab has served the Department of the Higher Education, remained principal of the government SP College Srinagar, Registrar Cluster University, rather the founder registrar of the Cluster University Srinagar. He is a person, usually, my dear students and the people who are seated over here, there are administrators from the government. Usually an administrator, whenever interacting with his superordinate, has one behavior, and when the same officer practices with his subordinate, he has a different behavior. But Professor Yasin Ahmad Shah Sahab, I have seen him at emptying times. He is the person who will talk spade to his superordinates and interact with his subordinates with serene love, affection, humility, and humbleness. And it is on this basis we remember him, and we will continue to remember him for all times to come. We have also invited here as a special guest Mr. Zuhur Ahmad Raina Sahab, Additional Deputy Commissioner. I do not know him personally till date, but I have once interacted with this personality on telephone. I was interacting with him with regard to some disposal of some case. I told him that this is the case. If you feel merit in this case, please find its disposal at the earliest. But later on, when I came to know that the case was already disposed of, and the case was disposed of on meritus, and the earlier additional deputy commissioner or the deputy commissioner had taken 3 years for the same case to dispose of. We need such dynamic officers who can dispose of things immediately, so that the time of our society is not wasted. My dear students, I will not take much of your time. I know I have remained representative of the college professors for a long time. We feel pleased to be here, but the audience always feels that the person should move out from this as soon as possible. But since this is a teacher's day, you must be patient to pay homage to your teachers. All the people who are seated in this gathering, they must be a little bit patient at this point of the time. As far as the qualities of a teacher are concerned, the best qualities which a teacher should possess is to be humble, is to exhibit humility. At this moment, I appreciate all the people. I would like to say I appreciate all the people who have been engaged, who have been appointed as teachers, because as a representative, I am perhaps one of the very few persons who has rubbed his shoulders with the other employees. So there are some merits associated with this job, with this profession, but unfortunately we call those merits as demerits. In my opinion, those are the merits associated with this job as a default. What are those two merits which we usually call demerit? One, there are very little chances for a teacher to go for a financial corruption. Another, a teacher cannot exhibit the wrath of any anger or punishment. He cannot show. He has a little power to express his anger or wrath. These are the merits associated with this job. And in this regard, to substantiate my point of view, I will take your 2 or 3 minutes. I would like to quote a statement from a great scholar, a poet, Sheikh Sadi Sirazi. He has written one of his books that once upon a time in Egypt, there was a person who had 2 sons. One son started business and the another son started acquiring knowledge. And after some time, the person who started business acquired a lot of wealth and became the richest man of that area. And the another person who started acquiring knowledge became a teacher. The younger brother became arrogant. As you know, the money power is proportional to the arrogance. More money, more arrogance. So he became arrogant and he started boosting his wealth. And at one point, he told his younger brother, "Look here, my brother, I have got everything. I have respect, regard. I can punish anybody in this area. What do you possess?" The younger brother told him, "Mana muram ki darpayam bimalen, nizamburam az nisham binalen, choguna e shukri namat guzaram, ki zori mardam azari nida." I would like to explain this couplet and I will read. "Manna muram ki darpayam bimalan," मैं ऐसी चूंटी हूं जिसको लोग अपने पांव के नीचे कुचलते हैं। "नजम्बूरम अज नीशम बिनालन," मैं वो बिड नहीं हूं जिसके काटने से लोग चिल्लाते हैं। "चुगुना ए शुक्र नियामत गुजारम," मैं कैसे इस नियामत का शुक्रिया अदा करूं कि जोरी मर्दम आजारी निदारम, कि मुझे वो सकत ही नहीं मिली है, मुझमें वो ताकत ही नहीं है कि मैं किसी को कुछ नुकसान पहुंचाऊं। This should be the basis of a teacher. Teacher should celebrate. This instinct which Sheikh Sadi Siradi has said in this couplet. With these words, I am again highly thankful to my staff and to the people who have graced this occasion to celebrate the Teachers' Day. I have recently taken over as the principal of this college. I would like to impress upon the administration, all the people who are associated with this college, to make this college a great college in the next accreditation. Previously it was accredited by the NAT, it was accredited as a C-grade college, but after a lapse of the 5 years, with your support and cooperation, this college should be accredited as a NAT accredited A college. Thank you.